By the way, I'm slowly I'm going crazy. I'm slowly modifying the graphics just to test out what I can and cannot do with Override. But for the purposes of this video and the timestamp, as we get into Yogatag Scars Toshiaki, I'm only doing it one character at a time. So every episode, basically, I might add like a freckle to Ayaka. I might add a torn sleeve to Aiko's shirt in the house menu. I'm just saying random things, but you get the point. Just one by one, and maybe an episode or two I might miss one thing. But as we get Yashiro, oh my goodness, the dude, dexterity, charisma, strength, and maybe a light check. Yeah, my mind. I am recording this earlier in the morning, so yeah. But yeah, again, I'm slowly anything, so it might be the house graphic, it might be the character graphic. I'm normally messing with the character graphics for now. I'm pretty sure I messed up the code here and there, so I'm still learning things, but I can only do so much with about 30 minutes, and that's that. It's kind of an excuse. You can do actually a lot in 30 minutes. So, but, oh my goodness, I can't speak. Recluse, Akamanto, Sailors, never mind, Phantasms, and Arms. Again, I'm not saying the word because robots have slammed me before for language at the very beginning of a video. Not even the first minute, so don't let that confuse you. It can actually happen anytime in the video, really. But yeah, the earlier the worse. So Recluse, Akamanto, masks, and I think this was the mystery with the boss in it. Am I recalling it incorrectly? I'm going crazy. It's way too early in the morning for me, which might not be a good thing. I'm gonna take Arms now, actually, by the way. But we need a point in knowledge, so I'm gonna try to save Recluse for third, but I guess we'll see. And off we go. So, as usual, the Timeworn Katana. I just want to see what it looks like in this palette, but because there are some palettes that don't use basically a primary color that's, how to say, I don't know art terms, but basically a lighter or darker shade as a secondary 2-bit color. 2-bit? Yeah, 2-bit color. So sometimes, the two 2-bit palettes are two different colors, or maybe they're complementary colors. I don't think I've actually seen that. I know that there are a few palettes that have basically complementary colors, like blue and orange. That's the only pair I really remember, because those are the two I use, and blue is my favorite color. But hey, lore knowledge about me. But as we roll a 12 on a luck check, yeah, not really much else to say. Other than if you see characters with graphics that don't look like base, it's because of Perm and the character override feature, which is new to Perm 1.48. I really hope I got that version number correct. Do I actually want to prep attack here? Yeah, because I need more experience. If I only do one strong, I'm only getting 12 experience unless I miss. But either way, I'm just taking more damage because of it, and we have Doom to spare, so yeah, really all I'm losing is experience, and by that I mean I'm going to be getting a set number of experience, because I'm going to be hitting the attacks at some point. Now I might miss 5 out of 10, but that doesn't change the fact that I'll still get my 5 attacks, which is in this case 30 experience. I was just guessing the number, but you get the point. If it takes me 4 normal attacks to defeat an enemy, I'm going to be getting 24 experience no matter what. That's kind of the balance I was kind of noting down as I was making the katana and giving it more experience, which is why I think I started with like 4 experience, and I was like, oh, that's not going to work, because that essentially leads to about 16 to 25 experience per encounter. And I do want you to try and have a chance at leveling up twice in a run, leveling up the Timeworn Katana. I say you as if I released this first. Also, we're in Timeline B. Still gonna just throw caution to the wind, because we are on Scars, and we're Toshiaki, so we have Doom to spare. But, yeah, I wanted you to be able to level up the Katana twice, get 2 bonus damage, because 2 bonus damage isn't a make or break, but it's also not insignificant. Also, pain. So, we should be able to just Desperate Prep Strong here for the sake of actually surviving, because it doesn't matter how much experience I get if I just lose the run. Also, that road's closed? It is road's closed. Well, hey, we're effectively at negative 39% Doom, so it's not... Again, Toshiaki is Toshiaki, but... Shrug. So, we need a point in knowledge, so we're going to take Akamanto now. This is more Doom if I need it. Shrug, that's the end of the sentence. We're actually going to take the Cursed Doll, because we might be able to do a handcuffed doll play. I'm just making up names for the strategy, but you get the point. Also, I forgot the other mysteries. I'm just going to say... the forest. I don't remember seeing Coma or Ward or Phantasms, which takes you to the hospital, I think twice, or maybe only once. Maybe I'm misremembering that, because I know visiting the hospital leads into the event that can, as a result, in Phantasm debuffs. But as we roll another 12, this is why I love Toshiaki, because his stats don't matter to event checks when I fail 98% of them anyway, which is good in that event. But for every other event, 98% of the time you won't actually passing events. So, yeah. That was a fair strength roll, but still. Should I pop? Yeah, I'm just gonna pop in and grab the painkillers just in case. We should be able to one-shot Akamoto here with handcuff tech, but yeah, we'll never know for sure. With that said, we're actually gonna do this. If I get flashbacks, yeah, I mean, well, at this point, we're just committed. At this point, I'm curious. Okay, I was about to say. Still, though, that doesn't change the fact that we got it once, so we really need to be careful, because Toshiaki does not really have any stat protection. So, yeah. That being said, this is damage as well. I cut myself off because my microphone is has a noise gate that I'm tweaking because of certain videos I want to make. Yeah, I think we just take this in the face. And if bad things happen, bad things happen. At this point, though, gonna go for an option select. I'm gonna try. I don't think it... No, I need to go for a strong here. And then we're going to curse doll. 1 stamina? Nope. Why would it be 1 stamina? And off we go. So we need folklore studies. Then I can take stamina. Actually, cure would be nice. Yeah, we take care. Who am I kidding? We're still going to take the stamina, but we're just crossing our fingers and hoping we never get it. Now, at this point, you might be asking, Jordan, why don't you just get rid of flashbacks? Normally, you're not going to get 2 stacks of flashbacks, which is why I don't really mind just walking forward. 4 Doom is a small price to pay, and I would advise you to do so, but for myself, even though I've mentioned... Also, am I gonna die here because of this? No, I shouldn't, right? Yeah. You normally don't run into two stacks of flashbacks. Why am I gambling here, by the way? We do need a brace here. I don't think I even get to kick and trade. No, I don't. So, what we're instead gonna do... I just realized how bad of a situation I put myself in. Yeah, I was supposed to... as I was autopiloting here, I was supposed to... rest. I did not. So instead, we actually have to do this. What we can do is something that I don't often do, but I should be doing more often, is that you can save attack boosts and prepare your attacks, and they'll happen in the next turn, as long as you do an attack immediately. And I'm pretty sure about that. If that's the case, we should be able to desperate struggle our way out. At a 63% chance. Let's find out. We have another run queued up anyway, but hey, we get Katana bonus damage, and we got out, so hey. Now, the unfortunate part here is that I can't really take Recluse without exploding with Doom, because even though I have Cure, yeah, it's going to cost a lot of Doom. Still, though, there's not really much I can do about that, because otherwise we're just taking more damage in Recluse, which means more Cure cast, which means more Doom anyway. So, shrug. A nice luck check, by the way, game, and off we go. Yeah, we're gonna try our best here. I think we must cast Cure at least twice. Obviously once. I would guess twice. Let's see if my guess is correct. It is a complete guess, by the way. I haven't been crunching numbers in my head. I am a little bit tired. So even though I should be giving you my best in this series to try and make it as short as possible, episode length-wise, I mean, as long as we don't go past 50 episodes, which is a high ask for me if you've seen any of my other challenge series or attempts on World of Horror. Shrug, that's all I have to say at the moment. But we do get Katana Sever damage, so as much as I want to curse Doll, I actually don't want to, if possible. So, yeah. So 7 Doom, 7 Doom. We are on Scars, so we're taking less damage, but it doesn't change the fact that we have to pop some Cure of... I don't even remember the name. Katuristo. So... yeah, off we go. I think we just keep taking this in the face. We have Cure for emergency healing anyway. Never mind. Bonus damage. But, hey, yeah, I completely forgot that I give myself bonus damage there. So, a lot better against Ghost. Somewhat better against enemies, but it depends on the enemy, really. Like, if we're trying... I say really, but it's not that obvious. We're going to actually take Surge here in case we need it. Shrug, that's the end of the sentence. And we're actually still going to recover reason. So, I think we try... Actually, we do have Phantasms. That's why I remembered about Phantasms earlier, because we actually have it in the run. But, as we're stuck pretty much in the roads closed locations, we're Toshiaki, so it doesn't really matter. And yeah, that's a freebie Doom decrease, so I'll take it. The Force doesn't have really nice events or encounters usually anyway, so... Shrug. That's all I have to say on the Force. It's a really bad location to be stuck in my opinion. I don't remember if there are any really free events, and I'm even extending that to... We have to run here, by the way. Oh, we can't run here. Why can't we run? Oh, we just can't run from this enemy. Okay, well, good thing we're on scars, but I think I'm actually just gonna go for broke here, but... yeah, I'm trying to... Because I'll even extend that to the forced events in which you take 2 damage automatically. Which isn't really a freebie, but compared to what you might normally take, especially when you're failing events back to back like I am. And there I know it's Doom, so that's why I didn't mind, because I'm Toshiaki. Again, because we're playing Toshiaki, that's a helpful one. But usually 2 Doom on top of the Doom you get for investigating isn't so bad. If you consider... that you're doing 28 investigations, multiply that by 3, you're getting about 74% Doom. So again, that you'll survive really well if that were the case. However, that's not the case, and that's a good thing for game balance sake. But as we take just stamina, actually, the stuffed toy doesn't give me any thingy-majiggies though, and we have Cure, so we're just gonna go all out here. We're gonna cast it once here, and we have Desperate Struggle available. You know what I just realized? Even though I'd said that attack boost and prep should not be given to you, I should actually give myself experience at this point. Again, I'm saying this as if I released this content somewhere. I haven't, the Timeworn Katana. But, yeah, I should have Desperate Struggle give you experience, because, you can only do it once per battle anyway. However, I probably shouldn't make it like 10 experience. I probably should just make it like 5 or 3 at least, but really 5 at most, and that's my own thingamajiggy. This was the mystery with a pretty much pseudo boss encounter, by the way, or really boss encounter. So, yeah, off we go. Now, when we complete this mystery, what we want to see is the Doom decreasing spell. It's been a while, or yeah, Paige. It's been a while since I played Toshiaki. Thought Flash, and that's pretty much all we need for the run. If you get another stack of flashbacks, at this point, there's no reason to risk it. Yeah, let's just get rid of flashbacks. Because we have every other point of experience is going to be used for Flash at the end. And that's how you play Toshiaki, basically. This is close to textbook Toshiaki. I say close because you might be more on the lookout. Nice 12 roll, by the way, game. Stats don't matter. But this is the reason why I say... Or, I would... advise you to look for more places for books. So, yes, you might enter the thingamajiggy. Hold on, I need to make sure I survive here. You might make sure, or you might pop into the history club a few times to pick up the occult diary to not use it and instead get the speed boost, is what I'm trying to say. Could I? No, I couldn't have. 27 HP? I don't think there's a way for me to have one-shot that encounter. Anyway. Oh yeah, we cast Cure here because the likelihood of just running into an event and just getting slapped in the face is pretty high. So yeah, and then I mean, just look what's on screen and tell me that stats matter for events, for me at least. So yeah, also we are on Yogat Bag. That's something to note. But we have Thought Flash, so we just do whatever we want, kind of. Okay, well, we can't keep failing events. That actually, if we fail every single event check we run into, that might be bad. So at a certain point, we need to get, I think, even just one good event. Because with the power of Thought Flash, we will have more than enough Doom. Again, we're effectively at 70% Doom with the Doom decreasing passive that Toshiaki has. And that's all I really need to say at the moment. I can't fit 3 attacks in, really. Well, I guess we might as well just guarantee this. We have 2 points of bonus damage, I believe. Yeah, so we should be able to just cruise through most encounters. It's here I realized how good the Timeworn Katana is with Toshiaki, because once you have the Doom to spare, really you're looking for combat capabilities with the and that the Katana gives you combat capabilities, and Toshiaki handles the Doom problem. So and yeah, with Cure at minimum, you'll be usually flying pretty That's not the correct phrase, but you get the point. I can just walk up this lighthouse. I can literally just walk up this lighthouse. In fact, we're gonna go blah, and then we're amazing. I can even rest at the lighthouse and just laugh at the face of danger. So I'm spreading my arms out in a kind of like what pose, because this is closest to textbook Toshiaki I've had in a while. Because I'm pretty sure the last time I played Toshiaki, we just got slapped by double flashbacks or something that's similar. I mean, that's just what I'm guessing, but I feel it happens more often than you'd think, to me at least. So I need to repeat that. To me, for a lot of World of Horror players, it will probably not happen unless you're getting like 8 curses, and you might say, oh, that's Ayaka. I promise you, Ayaka doesn't care either, because once you get, you're usually going to grab Eldritch Possession by that time, like your 3rd or 4th level up, if you didn't already take Blood Mania, and so your stats are sitting pretty. Now, your combat is still a little bit, but that's Ayaka tangent over. Hey, we gotta run. I need to remember to click 2 next time, and if nothing else, maybe I should set up a scoreboard. But yeah, without further ado, if you have anything to say, any suggestions, comments, ideas, criticisms, questions, try to hear advice from someone who's just flabbergasted all over the pancake errors that I've made. Oh my goodness, my body. That was a long phrase. Yeah, you know what to do. Otherwise, I'm not going to take up much more of your time. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye!